Good morning, friends. Today we're going to be talking about my undergraduate experience. I have my tea here, and we're going to put some makeup on for when I go to the library and grind for probably about 6 hours. So let's get it on. So I just did my skincare and everything, so now I'm just going to hop in for my brows. So I graduated high school in 2020, and our COVID restrictions for my university didn't really roll back until 2022 all the way. So, progressive rollback. But freshman year, I joined a campus ministry. That was something that was really important to me at the time. So I was able to find a community in there, but I still didn't really feel like I had found my place on campus yet. I was deciding on my major between English and history. I ended up choosing history and Middle East studies as my minor. Sophomore year, I think was the year that I really tried to put myself out there more. I joined a sorority for one semester. I tried it, wasn't for me, and that's okay. I also joined the Arabic club to be closer to that culture. I have previously lived overseas, and that is still home for me, so I wanted to be more connected to that culture as well. And now we're going to do blush. And but yeah, so sophomore year I think was me trying to branch out and find more community. That is the summer I joined the orientation office as an orientation leader. So the summer between my sophomore and junior year was my first orientation summer. I absolutely loved it. I really fell in love with the freshman experience and the student experience through that side of student affairs, and I found a really great community through that office. And then junior year was definitely the most busy, the most dynamic for me. After my orientation summer, I joined the orientation office as a part-time student worker. I was co-director of student orientation with my friend, and we had just a great time that first semester. We worked September to September, so we saw the orientation program from start to finish for 1 year. It was really, really fun. It was super challenging, especially in the second semester, because, with academics and stuff, I was just really busy. I had also joined the campus activities board that year, so I had a lot more going on. I joined an a cappella group, which we compete for that group, so there was also that added pressure of trying to get ready for competitions. But it was so much fun. The main competition that we do, we host a few, but the main competition we do is ICCAs, like from Pitch Perfect. So it was so much fun, but very stressful, not gonna lie. But that year, I think I really was able to branch out. I became a lot more extroverted, was able to really lean into that, which I really appreciate now, especially as a student affairs professional today. But anyways, so that happened. The summer between junior and senior year was orientation summer part 2. I worked as a student director, so I worked 40 hours a week for that whole summer with the orientation office, and basically was a direct supervisor advisor to the student orientation team who I had hired earlier in the year. It was a lot of fun. I think it taught me a lot about what I value on a team, a professional team, and what doesn't work for me as a professional. I think that was a really good learning experience. Very difficult, very challenging, and often frustrating, but I can recognize that it was for my benefit in terms of becoming a professional now. So that was definitely interesting. And then senior year, I really tried to focus a lot more on my academics. I was in my senior seminar, which takes up a whole lot more time. I had to write a really, really, really long paper, a research paper. So I think I tried to spend as much time with my academics as possible, especially preparing. I knew that I wanted to go into grad school, I just didn't know what for, so trying to figure that out. I ended up taking a year off before joining CASA, and I'm really grateful for that experience. I think that taught me a lot more about myself, being alone, having to be introspective. In terms of mentors, I definitely, through the Middle East Studies program, had a great mentor, Dr. Diana Obed. She is still one of my favorite professors to this day, and we still talk regularly. She was really I would say she's really the only mentor that I got through my undergraduate experience, but I would not change that for the world. I had some really great peer mentors as well, just friends that were there to support me. And that's one of the things I was looking forward to in grad school, was becoming more close with my professors and with my supervisors through my assistantship. So yeah, that's a little glance at my undergraduate experience. Hope y'all enjoyed and have a great day.